circumstantial litness that people have. Vegas trip with the girls. Beach trip with the girls. Squad goals. I feel lit. You know, hanging out with the squad. We baddies. Who's to question how lit I am right now? Because I'm lit. But they'll leave that version of that lit them behind. And then whenever they're in another environment, their litness drops. Like plummets. Like, whoo! Like they might be a little lit. They're like, woo! I'm lit. But nah, they're not lit. And that's a huge blind spot that I see so many people challenged with. Because me, I'm a baddie. I don't question. So why do I need circumstantial boosters? Now, stimulus is great, you know. Environmental, circumstantial things to enhance your life's experience are amazing. But where's your baseline at? I'm a baddie. I know I'm enough. This is my baseline. Anywhere I go, I'm lit. Me just being by myself, I'm lit. But, you know, so many people are only feeling that way when there's that external situational stimulus. You know, that validation, that sensory enhancement from the environment, whatever it may be. And they only feel that this way, their baseline, I'm a baddie, I'm lit, when they're with that environmental, situational confidence. And the rest of the time they're feeling here. You know, they're like, oh, well, yeah, I'm kind of cool, but now I'm stuck in my head. There's not something to pull me out of my head. I'm stuck in thoughts, dwelling, questioning my worth. Were they really even a baddie to begin with? Were they really even confident to begin with? Or were they just faking it till they make it? And then by doing that, just putting up a consistent front instead of really working on themselves. And then they'll just stay here, settling for a life of less, not feeling like they're enough, not feeling like they're a baddie, not being entitled to that prestige that they deserve because, you know, they've conditioned themselves to rely on external things. Rely on that validation, that ego gratification, that stimulus, to then feel like they're enough. When in reality, your baseline should be that you are enough, that you're a baddie at all times. Now, for me, I'm fortunate enough where I've gone from this, conditioning myself, I'm a baddie. My life's movie, I'm a rock star. Get out of here. Thoughts? Questioning whether I'm a rock star or entitled? No. Those are just the thoughts. I remember my baseline. I dismiss those thoughts. Social conditioning, telling me that I'm not as good as the other people. Get out of here. I know my worth. I've worked on myself. I've taken action to recondition myself from a basic person who's just living in life to, oh no, I'm a baddie. I've conditioned myself through repeated exposure and taking action to catch these blind spots, catch these triggers, which were reliant on that boost of state. So that now, my level's not even here, my level's here. I'm a baddie. My life's movie is lit every single moment, every single day. Something lit happens, woo, boosts it up a little bit, but technically, I'm the center of my life's movie and my life's experience, so I mean, it was a little bit of a litness booster, but for real, I'm technically even more lit than that. And every time I catch something that I was reliant on to boost me up, I dismiss it with finesse and embody that level of litness. And I remember, hey, that one time, EDC trip with the baddies, I was lit. I was on top of the world. Why don't I feel like that now? And just continuously remember, hey, why aren't you that lit? Why aren't you that lit? Until I become that lit by default. Just enjoying my life's movie. Who else is going to enjoy your life's movie for you? No one. So don't be that person who falls prey to feeling like they're not a baddie when you could be a baddie right now. Because you are. You're just tripping. Get out of your head. Wake up. Get out of your head. Whenever there's a thought loop that triggers you to think that you're not enough, smack that joint out. Social conditioning coming at you, smack that out. We don't play those games around here. Are you going to die with regret? You're going to die with regrets. Oh, you're the person who chose to settle for less. You didn't take action to recondition your perspective. You're going to die with regrets. Wow. You were a baddie. It sucks to see that you never realized you were a baddie. I mean, hey, yo, I'm a baddie. I can't dwell in. I gotta leave it behind. Leave it behind, and you leave that old you behind. You leave that old you behind who was gonna die with regrets and settle for less, not realizing that they are a baddie. Ooh! Just saying this whole thing, it's like, people are not going to realize that they could do this. Superpower. Literally a superpower. And I always love the feeling of realizing that humans have superpowers. You see these superheroes that are portrayed in media, but, you are the hero in your life's movie. What are your superpowers? What did you choose to realize you can utilize to get the fullness and the richness out of your life's experience, never settling for less? Because it's a power that you have. You just have to choose to harness it. So recondition yourself to catch those blind spot triggers and dismiss them. To recall those reference experiences of the past where you were lit. And even the future you, who's going to be even more lit. Because if you continuously grow, you continuously progress and take action to recondition your perspective, you will become the baddest baddie that there ever has been. But if you don't harness your superpower, train and level up your superpower of dismissing social condition, dismissing your thoughts, capitalizing on reference experiences, and then giving yourself that future you's entitlement, then you're going to be at a loss. You're going to be that person who dies with regrets. Hate to see that happen. Be tragic. So, realize you are a baddie. You have everything within you that makes you a baddie. Now, is your life's movie and your life's adventure going to be, it was me being me. Sometimes I felt like I was a baddie, but those were only sometimes. And then I returned to my default state on autopilot, run by my thoughts and social conditioning. I never chose to break out of my head, break out of social conditioning. Or are you going to be the person who's always lit, always enjoying their life's movie and their life's adventure as the hero with the superpower of being a baddie? The choice is yours.